Sweet corn is not just food. It is history standing upright. When you look at an ear of sweet corn, you are looking at one of humanity's greatest agricultural achievements. Corn does not exist in nature the way we know it. Humans shaped it, selected it, and transformed it over thousands of years into something entirely dependent on cultivation. Botanically, sweet corn is Z-maize. It belongs to the grass family, which already tells you how unusual it is. Corn is technically a grain, but sweet corn is harvested immature when the kernels are tender and full of sugar. That single decision changes everything. Corn originated in Mesoamerica, specifically in what is now southern Mexico. Its wild ancestor, teosinte, looked nothing like modern corn. Tiny, hard kernels, minimal yield. Through selective breeding, early farmers reshaped it into a plant that could sustain populations. Sweet corn is a variation bred for sugar content. Most corn converts sugar into starch quickly. Sweet corn has genetic mutations that slow this process, keeping kernels juicy and sweet. This sweetness is fleeting. Once harvested, sugars begin converting into starch almost immediately. This is why fresh sweet corn tastes dramatically better than corn that has sat for days. Texture defines sweet corn's appeal. The kernels burst when bitten, releasing milky juice. This sensory experience is unique. Few vegetables combine crunch, softness, and sweetness so precisely. Flavor-wise, sweet corn is balanced. Sweet, yes, but also vegetal and earthy. Heat enhances it. Grilling caramelizes sugars. Boiling softens texture. Roasting intensifies aroma. Sweet corn adapts to almost any cuisine. It can be eaten raw when young, boiled, grilled, roasted, fried, or ground. It appears in soups, salads, stews, breads, and snacks. Culturally, corn is foundational. In the Americas, it is sacred. In Africa, it became a staple after introduction. In Asia, it integrated into street food culture. In Europe, it became both animal feed and seasonal delicacy. Few crops spread as completely as corn. It feeds humans directly and indirectly through livestock. Entire food systems rely on it. Nutritionally, sweet corn is often misunderstood. It is not empty calories. It provides carbohydrates for energy, fiber for digestion, and meaningful amounts of vitamin B, vitamin C, magnesium, and potassium. It also contains antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which support eye health. Yellow varieties are especially rich in these compounds. Sweet corn is naturally gluten-free. It plays a critical role in diets where wheat is inaccessible or unsuitable. Agriculturally, corn is demanding but productive. It requires sunlight, water, and fertile soil. In return, it delivers high yields. Modern farming optimized corn to an extreme level, sometimes at ecological cost. Visually, sweet corn is iconic. Tall stalks, broad leaves, tassels at the top, ears wrapped in husks. It signals abundance. Summer, harvest. The husk protects the kernels. The silk connects each kernel to pollination. Every strand corresponds to a kernel. Missed pollination equals missing kernels. Corn anatomy is precise. One of the biggest misconceptions is that sweet corn is simple. It is not. It is engineered biology shaped by human hands. Another mistake is overcooking. Sweet corn needs just enough heat to soften and activate sweetness. Too much destroys texture. Sweet corn does not need heavy seasoning. Butter and salt are classic for a reason. They amplify without masking. Corn represents a partnership between humans and plants. It cannot reproduce without us. We cannot ignore it without consequences. Sweet corn is summer captured in structure. It is sweetness without dessert. It is agriculture made visible.